What's this?
Hello, welcome back to the Freak Show. Bumpy McSquigums here. I want to thank you all for joining me as I continue with my Let's Play of Might and Magic Hero 7 Trial by Fire. You like the dramatic pause? I too enjoyed it. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to come over here and we're going to upgrade, but not yet because we don't have enough money. So first we're going to go and kill all of those things, and then we're going to come back and do it. I have had uploading issues this last day, which sucks because I would have been caught back up, but well, it was sort of uploading. It was like, I want to say file corruption issues. There's this thing that Windows Movie Maker, which is a terrible program, but it's very simplistic, and for what I need it for, it's the quickest thing I can use that works. It works fast, it does what I need, and I don't really have much struggle, or I don't need to do a bunch of fancy stuff. Essentially, what happens is, it goes, I do all my stuff, I save the file. When I get done saving the file, it's saved as an MP4, which is what the file format I use is. And then it doesn't work. It's inaccessible to any program that can open an MP4, and it does something with the saving process where it just doesn't finish it, so the file isn't fully done. I've looked, I can't figure out how to word that to figure out a way of fixing it. So everything I look at, nobody seems to experience this problem, yet it's happened on 2 different computers, so I know it's a thing that happens, and it's only with specific games and titles. And I don't know what the problem is, and if someone has a solution, please let me know, because it's very frustrating. I have Vegas movie something another, movie studio or something like that as well, but it's absurdly slow. Like a 30-minute movie or 30-minute episode or video would take me probably about an hour and a half to save all things told, or do what I need to do, all things told, whereas the other one takes maybe 25 to 35 minutes, somewhere in that range. So yeah, it's not great. It's really not great, guys. So if anybody has a solution as to why my videos just don't work after they get saved, I would love to hear the answer and love to find a fix. Because like I said, the program I use, super simplistic. It is a lamer program, but it works. It works really well for what I need it to. Really, guys? You couldn't have shot one of these 2 in the face? No, that's just beyond your capabilities? Alright, whatevs. Whatevs. Well, I suppose we should take out the bigger guy first. Oh, we did not get the high morale because we did something bad, I'm sure of it. I often do bad things. And now we're gonna get... Yeah, that's gonna happen. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Maha. Alright, we're gonna come over here. We're not gonna actually attack yet. We may attack... We will attack this guy over here. Yes, your pathetic, lame return attack was not strong enough. Well, I'm gonna kill him, though. I really want to switch over to the other guy. I just don't know if he has enough damage to actually take us down. He only has to hit us for 48. So, I mean, there is the potential to do that, and it would be bad. Alright, in the next turn, we will definitely take that guy out, and it will be glorious and sweet and nice styles, yes. Alright, well, let's go ahead and shoot you. Do we get a high... Oh, we do not get... We do not get the high morale increasation, so meh. Alright, it is time for you to return to us. And it is time for you to hopefully take a big enough hit that you cannot kill us, and it looks like you did. And then we will come back over here and we will smack you again, weakening you that much further. Here comes a big hit onto you. Follow-up big hit. And pretty much victory, I think. Not really much else to say about it. I mean, he tried to close, but he couldn't. And victory! So we lost more of our frontline guys. I'm fine with it for now. I think eventually all of them are going to die. All of these guys, but... We've got time. We've got time. Ooh, the runic steely. And we get some more movement and stuff. So, fun. Fun stuff. Did we not have enough money to do things? Or did we already... Oh, we already did things, right? Yeah. We did stuff. We did stuff. So that's my problem. So essentially, I spent all this time, and it usually takes longer when I have one of those videos that don't work. It takes longer in the saving process. So say normally it's like a 35-minute process in total. It might take 45 minutes, right? So then I get done, and the file's not usable. So then what I have to do is go and load the other program, throw it in there, and 90% of the time, or more even, probably 98% of the time, it works there. It saves, and everything's fine. But I don't have my exact intro, outro 100% in that. I've tried doing it, and I don't have the exact same tools. I think I have a few workarounds that I will try, and maybe I'll use that. But either way, it just takes so much longer, and it just drains the resources of my computer so much that it's just not viable for me to use it. So that being said, I'm not really sure the solution to my problem. But yeah, so then what I can also do is go in, do whatever just basic editing, like just cutting things that need to be cut, you know, shortening the intro and the outro, because usually there's a second or two of silence or noise or whatever. And then from there, all I really have to do is put that new file that I just saved off of the other program into the program I usually use, and it works, right? Well, it doesn't always work, so there's still problems. I'm frustrated, guys. I don't like wasting time, and then I feel, you know, that's a huge time waste. So then normally, like I said, I can save that file, it works. I'm just going to defend, that rune is useless to me right now. So I can save the file and then put it in the original program, and then 90% of the time that saves. But then when that doesn't save, it's like, alright, well I just wasted all this time. And then I still have to go with like a raw file. So it's just, I hate it. I hate it so much. And I don't know why they do it. I do not know. Alright, we shall smackify you upside your noggin. And we shall defend. And now they're going to teleport over to do bad things to people. Or at least attempt to. He moved twice again. He's not supposed to be able to do that. See, there's other weird little things that keep happening in this game that just aren't working the way they're intended to. I don't know. It's fine, whatever, but still, meh. I say meh. Alright, we will wait. We will Hadouken you in the face, which is fine. We're going to defend with that. You're going to come over here and be like, pew! It's going to be great. And then we're going to have more people coming over and doing more things after we, wow, kill you. I wasn't expecting to kill 9 of those guys that way. Alright, well, I suppose we'll just take the shot at you and chip you down a little bit so you do slightly less damage. And potentially we can annihilate you here, and yes we can, and it's glorious. And then as long as we don't flat out kill them, I think we're going to be fine. Because now we can resurrect the only people who need resurrecting and not lose anyone this fight, and that is a good thing. So, I'll stop talking about my problems in my editing and everything else, guys and gals, but it did slow down the content, so I just wanted an explanation. So, what should have been 3 uploads before I went to bed ended up being none because of that problem. So, not great. And then I got up late because I stayed up late to get all that, Anyway, it's fine. We've accepted it. We've moved on. It's okay. We're going to go with some more magic. And I believe now, if we return here with the turn swapping, we should be good to go in a minute. I would like to see what we have here, and if there's anything I can get that's really inexpensive. So this is the most inexpensive thing. So we'll get the blacksmith. I say but you know what? It's cool. Alright, we're going to upgrade you. Or at least apparently some of you. I thought we could upgrade all of them. Apparently that's not the case. Alright, let's go ahead and leave. We have a fair amount of troops that we're going to be using, so it's a bit disappointing that that's not enough. But, what can you do? What can you do? Come over here, touch the blind maiden's little thing of awesomeness, and we'll continue our combat and slowly spread across the land, taking over all resources and ending all resistance. And it'll be pretty fun, I think. I dare say. I dare say. Alright, we're gonna wait. We're gonna have you do your thing that you do. Twice, apparently. And then you're gonna do the same thing on this guy, on this guy, on this guy. You didn't do it on that guy. Why did you not do it on that guy? Do it on that guy now. Come on. Bam! No, you're wrong guy. Stop attacking the wrong people. Why are you so bad at existing and doing the one thing that you're supposed to do? If you grunt, it works. It's fine. Alright, and now we shoot you. And it doesn't do a whole lot. But we can shoot you again with high luck and do a fairly decent amount of damage. That's fine. We don't even have to resurrect anyone this time around. Which is pretty cool. At least I think so. Well, we'll see. Alright, big hit, small hit, big hit, and follow-up murder? Follow-up murder. There it is, ladies and gentlemen, the follow-up murder you have all been waiting for. There it is, good stuff. Really getting those guys fully upgraded, the little rune priest guys, is going to be a massive deal. Because if you guys recall, and you should, the reason it's going to be a massive deal is because they no longer have the range penalty that their brethren have. So getting these guys up and running at full capacity, going to be pretty good. Pretty good. We're going to sit here one more turn. And I think it's just going to be better overall if we just... Come on, give it to us. Give it to us. You know what? We're going to get it no matter what this time around. Because I am going to use a little bit of cheesiness. Just a bit. And burn through a big chunk of our resources. But there it is. We are now set and ready to go. Why don't we have that? Why is that a thing that we don't have? That is actually quite interesting. I think we should take this thing out, though. Oh yeah, that should be somewhat simplistic, I dare say. I'm not sure why we don't have that other thing over there. It's kind of odd to me. Is there something guarding it that I didn't notice? Because it just seems to be there. Excuse me? What? Okay. Alright guys, guess what? More editing! But it should work with this. This game doesn't seem to have issues with the editing. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna auto-calc this battle because of this. Anyway, I'll be back in just a minute, folks. As we march along to our inevitable goal here, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to be sad pandas. Not really sure why we're going to be sad pandas, but we are. We're going to be very, very sad pandas. I don't care about a thieves guild. Is anything super? That's kind of cheap. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're going to go with this. I'm going to trade that out. I'm going to come back here. We can get that, or we can get that. We're going to go with this. I'm going to build it up. We're going to end our turn. As is normal. We're going to come back here. We're going to go back into this whole scenario. We're going to go ahead and we're going to trade 11. We're going to trade 8. And then we're going to go back to you. And we're going to be like, please. And we have 1 short. How much do we need? 618. We're really close. So we're going to go back to our fortified camp of fortifieditude and awesomeness. And we're going to trade 2. 1. Oh, what does that give us? That's 607. Don't we need 608? That sounds about right. Alright, there we go. And how much do we get? 4 per day and 4 per day, so it's going to be fine. Alright, 618, I'm sorry. I done lost my mind. Alright, so we know that apparently battling griffins is an awful idea because they cheat, so... Or they bug out, I guess. I don't... Whatever. Quick combat. Whatever we get, we get. It's fine. We're going to go ahead and grab this, and this, and this. And there's a treasure chest over there that I apparently can just walk over and take, so I will probably do that. Those guys will join us for free, so we will go and get them as well. And it looks like our fortified camp is not ready to do much. However, if we trade... Thought I... Oh, no. Is that what I did? Oh, I did. I'm dumb. It's fine. You guys know it. You guys know it. I am a dumb head. Alright, that's going to be plenty. And now we can get the horse stables. Yay for stables. But we still have no money for troops yet. But that may change in the future. Oh, things that don't work out the way they should. Oh, things. How we love you, things. What is that? That is a commandery that will give us money. So we're going to go and we're going to do that. I will accept you joining me. Because we do need a re-influx of those things that we need. So it's going to be great. Hopefully the wolves don't do the weird Griffin dance and never land and get us all killed. But if they do, I suppose I can accept that and move on. So we shall see. Alright, let us begin! Well, I think this is going to go quite easily our way, but you never know. Who are you going to attack? Probably this guy? Oh, really? That was your choice. Would not have expected that, but kudos to you, good sir. I say, upon thee, kudos in many fashions. Alright, so speaking of fashions and kudos, and oh, please let me hit all three. No. Oh, there's crossbowmen, so I guess we should do that. Did not notice there was crossbowmen. Unfortunately. But we dealt with it pretty easily. Pretty easily. Alright, well, I'm going to say that you are going to be annihilated. And you were, so I guess that's a good thing to say. I'm pretty sure that we can't go up against the 50 of them, though. Alright, so what we're going to do is come here and defend ourselves. Then you're going to donk slap and just flat annihilate, it looks like. Which is pretty good. Then we're going to go ahead and do that. And then you're going to kill him. And then that guy's going to be like, bah, I'm angry. Or you're going to get high luck. Yeah. Or high morale or whatever it is that you get. And then we're going to get high luck. We're going to do massive damage. Then with high morale, we end him. And victory without a loss. Then mostly ranged combat is ours. So good stuff. Compelling and rich. And 4,000 monies plus that thing that I don't care about. Enemy creatures get plus 15% water damage at the start of... when on a snow tile. How very specific. How very specific. Okay, so we did that. We have a little bit more money to play with now. We're going to come back this way. And eventually we will be able to get our portal, and it will be glorious. And, well, that's it. Literally just glorious. Speaking of glorious, let's go over here and, hey, more money for us. That is a win overall. So, let's go back to our fortified camp, and can we get any more troops? And the answer is yes, we can. I'm just looking around the rest of this, seeing that we got stuff. It's good. Alright, so there we go. Let's end our turn. And mana cost of all spells in combat are halved. Or halved. Or halved. It's fine. Alright, money over here. This thing over here that we can't quite reach. I'm going to come down here. I hear angry griffin sounds. Angry griffin sounds are angry. And griffin-like, yes, they are. They are those things. The resource silo is a definite yes. And I believe it's time for us to start adding some folks to the old roster. And I think that is going to be swell. There it is, look at that. Look at that. We are now, well, not yet, but soon we are going to be slightly more powerful than we once were. And it is going to be fly. Alright, so here we are. We just upped our game quite a bit. Unfortunately, we do not have room for you right now. Until the upgrade. What do we need for the upgrade? We need 5 more Shadow Steel. We're close. and a fairly sizable chunk of money as well, but it's okay. We can, however, upgrade you, and I will do that. And that means you are now a slightly less terrible waste of life. I know! I too am surprised. And look at that, we can get all of you in there. And even the Griffins if we had room, but we don't, so there's that. Hey, look at all the stuff we got. Heal, Elath's Clairvoyance, Time Control, and a whole bunch of other random stuff. Plus Instant Recall, which, incidentally, we're going to put Elath's Clairvoyance here, and Instant Recall there. And I believe we're going to go here. It's weird that we have so many, like, neutral buildings that we don't have control over right now. I'm not a fan. Well, let's go take this. Maybe. There it is. That is ours. We could recruit those, but we're not because of reasons. I thought we had all this stuff before. I feel like it's weird that we have to go and re-tag them. But whatever. I also think it's going to be fun to go there and do that, so we're going to. What does our fortified camp say? Our fortified camp says a lot of nothing. We can build fortifications, which I don't think is really the play. Growth increasing dwellings upgraded in this town also increase the growth of the same creatures in other dwellings in this town's area of control. Growth increasing dwelling upgrades in this town. Increase the growth of the same creatures in the... Oh. I think that's actually good. I think that's actually really good, but I'm not going to do it because I'm not going to do it. I don't really have a reason, I just don't want to do it. So, well, there you go, folks. So I think we would get less of the horsey guys, but we would get more of like everything else, since there's a lot of dwellings around that actually have things. So it's kind of cool. It's kind of a cool thing. So we're going to trade that. And I hope that that works out for us to get our upgrade on, and it did. And I will take that. And what do we need for you? We need 10 of the star silver, and we are not quite there just yet, but we will be soon enough. I think I would like to get you and you, and we're going to go get the other one into the fray here soon. So a little bit of a kind of a meh. Few turns here, no combat, no murder, death, killing, none of the cool fun stuff that we like to do. However, I think it would fit us to start using the clairvoyance of Elath to see what's going on. Alright, we're going to come on up here and look at that. That is glorious, and we can teleport back to town because we have the town portal spell, mostly. Mostly that. Alright, there's one. Did I not tag the... What? Why can't I... How is that not... That should be accessible here. And I don't really understand why it's not. It's within our city range. It's like right on the edge, but it's within it. Is that literally outside the... It's fine. It's fine. Whatever. Alright, so we have some Justicars and everything else. I could technically, if I had the resources, which I think I do, I could build this thing. Next turn, and maybe we can just pull troops to here. Yeah, I'm gonna do it. Fortified camp. It didn't work. Oh, it was a waste. I'm so confused. Like, I'm gonna leave it. Can someone explain to me why this isn't working? Like, why can't I pull from here? I don't understand. I mean, it's fine. I probably don't need it, but I don't get it. Like, Doesn't make sense to me. I mean, whatever, but... It's fine. Alright. So let's get back into some fighting and doing things that we're supposed to be doing. Hey, they want to join me for a large price. I'm sort of tempted to let them do that. Because I actually have the money, but I don't have the room for, like, the vast majority of their creatures. We wouldn't be able to control these guys. These guys are unupgraded, so no. Instead, we're just going to murder them. How about that? Seems a little bit silly. Seems kind of but you know what? It's going to be better for all of us, so we're going to do it. And then after this combat, guys and gals, or maybe after this turn, we will break off. You know, I don't even care about the stupid rune of balance. I think it's useless. I believe it is useless. Alright, what are we going to do? We are going to slap you. Ah! There it is. Alright, then we're going to wait, and you're going to do something randomly that I can't control, which I don't disapprove of. And you did something else randomly that I also don't disapprove of. Though I would have gone after one of the ranged units if I were you personally, but you know. You do you, buddy. You do you. Alright, looks like our unupgraded priest guys can do some cool stuff there. And we get to go again. And this time with high luck, kind of put them on notice, it looks like. Alright, I don't believe we're going to get a good shot this way without shooting our own people. So, there's that. Alright, so what do we have available? 53. Let's hope we get this and another shot and high luck on the next shot. Give it to me. Or even not. I mean, we have so many of them now. You are pathetic. Oh no, you did no damage to me. Yeah, I think we're in a pretty good spot at this point, guys and gals. Broken game aside, I think we're looking pretty good. Now, I did talk to someone in one of my live streams, I think it was yesterday, and apparently they had absolutely no problems at all with Trial by Fire, which is good to hear that it does work on at least somebody's computer, right? Except for the very last fight to close out the game, they had issues there. The game would keep crashing over and over and over and over again. However, up to that point, apparently it was a flawless thing, so it's good to see that it must just be something with my computer configuration that it's causing issues. However, I've had two different computers that both had a lot of the same issues, so... And my saving issue is some sort of weird fluke for me. I don't think everybody's having that problem. So... hopefully, there's a few folks that actually get to enjoy this bug-free. And like I've said a few times now, if this game had literally no bugs in it, I would dare say that I'm still not a massive fan of Trial by Fire, but HOMM 7 in its totality, especially if they continued on and did one more expansion like I was hoping, I would still say, for me, it was best in series. But I know a lot of people will disagree, and that's fine. We all have opinions. It's wonderful, it's glorious, and we can all just enjoy the differences. However, I really enjoyed HOMM 7 overall, and again, without bugs, it would have been fantastic. With bugs, it does kind of cripple the fun quite a bit, but that's okay. Please hit him and not this guy or that guy. Well, you still did massive work. Come on, no, not the other bear. Oh, why? Please wait. No, he's not gonna wait. That was super underwhelming. I guess I worried for nothing. That is okay. I am allowed to worry for nothing. Let's go ahead and do this. We somehow hurt him too. Oh, he had that thing. I gotcha. I gotcha. Alright, we're gonna go and do this. And gonna come over here and smack him upside the noggin. Getting hit back twice. Mild stuff. Minor, lame, silly things. Alright, well, let's just kill you. Or at least attempt to. We could hit low end, and we did hit low end on the totem pole there. Take you out there, and with our little magical gal of doom, she can definitely take you down. Swing once, and that's all we needed. Alrighty. It is good and sweet, sweet, nice, and we are donezo with that. This is already ours. It is, I think. No, it wasn't. I have no idea. It's probably ours now. Trivial fight. I'm gonna probably just quick battle this one because I don't see that going poorly at all. And even if we do lose a few, meh. Meh. Anyway, folks, that's going to do it for this episode. In the next episode, we are going to hopefully... I imagine we're probably not going to be able to figure out what's going wrong with it. Can I get into my town, please? We're probably not going to be able to figure out what's going wrong and why these things aren't working 100%. But I have my hopes that we will at least figure something out. And on top of that, I would once again like to trade one there, and get this upgraded. So when we do return to the town, which we will probably use as a teleportation, we will actually be good to go on that front. We'll be able to gather up all the stuff here, teleport back, and be like, boom! Upgrades, power-ups, and all that stuff, and then come back and do some more crushing and continue on. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Hopefully I catch up on my uploads. It's going to be a little bit of a struggle now since I did have such a detrimental experience yesterday. It's very frustrating. Wasting hours doing nothing. It's just... Anyway, it's fine. It's wonderful. We'll be okay. And I will see you guys tomorrow with more HOMM 7. Until then, my name is Bumpy McSquigums. Thank you so much for stopping by the Freak Show, and I will see you later.